Hi everyone, today you're going to complete an assignment for me using wordart.com. I placed the link in the assignment on Schoology, but you could just type in wordart.com. When you get to the website, you are going to log in. When you log in, you're going to log in with your CV Google account. Of course, you'll have to put in your passwords. Mine's just directing me straight to the site. So once you're here, you probably will not have any of this. This is all the ones that I've done in the past before. But what you're going to do is go up here and click the Create button. At times, this runs a little slow. Other times, it's gone pretty quick, and this is pretty quick here. So just have some patience if it's taken a few extra seconds for this to load. Once you're here, basically what you're going to do today is you're going to think about, as we are in our culture unit, you're going to think about American culture. In 15 words, you are going to describe American culture. You're going to place those words up here in this column. This is the default, so you will want to delete those out and put in your own words. So what are words, single words, not phrases, that would describe American culture? What I'm going to show you real quick is I'm just going to list a couple animals here to give you an idea of what this looks like. So I'm going to add in cat, dog, mouse, frog, butterfly. Okay, so you get the point. So you're going to add in 15 of those words describing American culture. Throughout the time that you are listing these words, at any point you can go up here and click Visualize. And there they list then all of the words that you've gotten so far. So you can do this throughout. At the very end, when you have 15 of those, you're going to want to come up here and click Visualize so that all 15 words are included in your list. The next step you're going to do is you are going to create a shape. That shape should also be a description of American culture. It could be some of the words that you may have used, or just American culture in general. What do you think of when you think of American culture, but doing so in a shape? When you come down here, you're going to see the Shapes button. There are a ton of shapes that you can choose from within here. You just click on one of the words and it'll give you the shape. Let's just say for this, I'm just going to say music, and I'm just clicking that shape. Now, as I click it, you notice it didn't do anything over here, right? So what you're going to have to do is go up here and click Visualize. Once you do that, it will then do the shape. It'll give you that using your words, but that shape. What you can also do is go out and add an image on the web, out in Google. What I did was I typed in American culture. These are some of the pictures that popped up here, and I'm going to click, I like these two hands, so I'm going to click this. Okay, so you have this picture here. Now what you can do, as you look at Wordart, it's asking you to either open the image from your computer or paste the image link. So if you're going to use an image out here, you're going to try this first. Do a right click, copy image address, go back to Wordart and paste it here. Once you click paste, click load then, and it's then going to add this. You can see it here. You can change the edges and the threshold. When you do the edges, you're going to notice that changes just a little bit. I kind of like that, so I'm going to go here. I'm not going to mess with threshold, and then I'm going to click OK. Once I have done that, you're going to notice that the image has been added to all the other images up here. Because that's already clicked, I'm going to click up here and hit Visualize. And there you go. There is that image that says American culture with the two hands. I kind of liked it. You can go out. There's tons of images. If you're thinking of something in particular, you are welcome to use, or like I said, you can use the images here. It just has to relate to American culture. When you're done with all of this, so you have your 15 words, you have your shape done, you're going to go up here to the top and you're going to click Share. When you click share, you're going to click the link. It's going to tell you that you need to make this public. When you make that public, it'll take it a few seconds here, and it is going to give you then the link to share. So you're going to copy that to the clipboard. Okay. Once that is done, you're going to go back to Schoology under the Wordart assignment. Now this is my version over here, so I don't have the submit button, but you're going to click the submit assignment. You're going to paste that link, okay, within that, and then click submit. If you need directions to see, here is a step-by-step guide. The only thing that I didn't add in this step is if you were going outside to get an image, but you can play around with that if you would like. So everything is listed here. The website is listed here. Follow these steps. I showed you exactly how to do this online. Shouldn't take long, but I want you to think about this. What describes American culture and that shape?